Hey, math friends, we're on lesson 14 today. We're just going to get right to it. Let's do this. Let's do it. All right, 14. I can add a pair of two-digit numbers when the ones digit have a sum greater than using 10 or than 10 using decomposition. Okay, same thing we did yesterday. We know how to do this. Let's get our brains warmed up. Let's be detectives today. I got my detective hat. All right, here we go. There are 12 chairs at the lunch table and 15 students. How many more chairs are needed so that every student has a chair? Okay, well, let's write what we know. There are 12 chairs at the lunch table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 15 students. Somebody's not going to get to sit down. Let's draw out 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, make a tape. Let's make it look. If you'll look, this is where it's the same. So if I say 15 minus 12 equals, or I could say 12 plus something equals 15. Let's do this one first. 12 plus something. We haven't subtracted double digits yet. So 12 plus something equals 15. So here's my 15. 12 and 3 more make 15. So if I subtract 12, here's my 15. Let's take these 12 away. What do I have left? 3. So how many more chairs are needed so that every student has a chair? We need 3 more chairs. We have written an answer to our question. We have written out number sentences to show our work. We even drew a picture to match our story. Detectives, case are closed. All right, go ahead and erase your boards. Go ahead and get everything ready because we are going to be working with Miss Curry today. Pause for a second, get our video up, and then we'll get started. All right, friends, I'm ready. I've got my board, I've got my marker, got my eraser. You need your board or marker, your paper and pencil, something that you're going to be writing on because you have to solve these too. All right, let's get started.
Hi friends, it's Mrs. Curry.
Oh, sorry.
Today we're going to continue adding two-digit numbers. Yay! We love adding two-digit numbers because there are so many different ways we can solve. Let's start with the problem 48 plus 33. Write it on your whiteboard with me.
48 plus 33.
There are so many ways we could solve this problem. We could draw quick tens, we could make 10, we could use linking cubes, we could add tens and ones, so many ways. You get to solve this problem all by yourself, and I will too, behind my secret wall. And then we'll come back and share our thinking. I'll put a timer up for 2 minutes. If you finish before 2 minutes is up, try and solve it another way. And if you need more time, feel free to push pause and take your time. There's no rush. All right, mathematicians, let's solve.
Okay, so let's see. How could we solve this? You know what? Let's add tens and ones. So we have 40 and 8, 30 and 3. I'm going to add my tens first. 40 plus 3 equals 70. And then I'm going to add my ones. 8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now I've got to add my two answers. 70 plus 11 equals 7 tens and 1 10 make 8 tens. 0 ones plus 1 1 makes 1 1. So my answer is 81. I could also use quick tens and ones. Since we have some time, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 4 tens and 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to draw 3 tens and 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Now I know if I have 2 more ones, I can make another 10. So now I have 5, 6, 7, 8 tens and 1 1. Let's see if we're right. Now you may have chose to do this a totally different way, and that's perfectly fine as long as you got the answer of 81.
Welcome back. I'd love to hear your thinking. What strategy did you use?
We added tens and ones, and we made quick tens and ones.
Thank you so much for sharing. Here's what I did. I drew quick tens. I drew 48 as 10, 20, 30, 40, and these first 8 dots represent the 8 ones from 48. Then I had 10, 20, 30, or 3 tens from the 33, and 1, 2, 3 ones right here. Well, I could see that this 8 just needed 2 more to make a new 10. So I got them right here, and I added them over here, which makes a new 10. And that means that these are no longer here. So now I can count up all of my 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 1 more left over. 80 plus 1 equals 81. Another way that students might have solved is breaking apart 48 into its 10s and 1s. There are 4 10s, which is equal to 40, and 8 1s, which is equal to 8. 33 has 3 10s, which is equal to 30, and 3 1s, which is equal to 3. Then you could add the 10s together. And the 1s together. What would we do next?
Gotta add that 70 and 11.
Then we would add 70 plus 11. That's 81.
Ta-da!
Before I continue, what connection can you make between the 2 strategies that I just modeled? Let's think about that for a moment.
You know what connection I made? So we added the 10s. We made 10s, and then we added the 10s first, and then we made 1s.
You can tell a learning partner what you're thinking, or you can say the connection out loud to me.
See, we added our 10s here, we added our 10s here. Our 1s, we added our 1s.
In both strategies, I'm breaking apart the 2-digit numbers into their 10s and 1s. With quick 10s, I'm drawing the 10s and 1s differently from each other. And with the number bonds, I'm grouping the 10s and 1s separately. So even though the strategies are different, there's a connection that can be made in the thinking. Clear your boards while I set up our next problem. The next problem we're going to solve is 48 plus 43. Write that on the whiteboard. Again, I'm going to put up a 2-minute timer. Use any strategy that you prefer, and then we'll compare when you come back. Finish before 2 minutes is up, challenge yourself to solve it another way. Or if I come back before you're finished, just push pause, and I'll be here when you're ready to continue. Are you ready?
We're ready. Let's do
Get
this.
set, solve.
Okay, so let's look. We can do the same thing we did last time and break it into tens and ones. If you don't want to do it that way, that's okay. You can do it a different way. So I like to do it this way. And I'm going to add my tens places. 40 plus 40 equals 80. Then I'm going to come back and add my ones place. 8 plus 3. I know, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then I'm going to add these two together. And I'm going to say 8 and 1, because those are both in the tens place, makes 9. 0 and 1, they're both in the ones place, makes 1. So my answer should be 91. Now, I could always draw it out. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. I know that I need 2 more ones to make this a 10. Now I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones, or 9 tens and 1 1. Again, you could have done any of the strategies we know in order to solve this.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how you were thinking about this problem. Turn and tell a learning partner, or you can say it out loud to me. What strategy did you use?
We used quick tens and ones, and we did the make 10 or add tens and ones.
Thank you for sharing. When I went to solve this problem, I noticed that our first problem was 48 plus 33. That equaled 81. This problem, second problem, was 48 plus 43. And I noticed that that was very similar.
Yes,
What did you notice between the two problems? What's the same?
48 is the same on both problems, but then our other add-in, which is 33 and 43, are different. 33 is 10 less than 43.
In both problems, we started with 48. In the first problem, we added 33. In the second problem, we added 43. That's just 10 more. I wonder how that would change our answer from the first problem to the second problem.
Can I add 10 more to
I'm
that?
gonna put 1 more minute up. And I want you to go back and solve using the first problem's answer to help you solve the second problem. And then we'll come back and talk about it. Ready? Go.
Okay, so if we know that this is 10 more, can we just add 10 more to our 81 to get our answer for this? Yeah, so what's 10 more than 81? We know that it is 91. And you know what? We don't need all this time, so we're gonna fast forward just a little bit. There we go.
Welcome back. Let's take a look. If the two problems are the same, except that the second problem is just adding 10 more than the first problem, then our answer should be 10 more than our first answer. What's 10 more than 81?
91.
It's 91. Excellent. Are we allowed to do that?
Sure.
Are we allowed to use the last answer to solve this answer?
Yes, we can.
Absolutely. Our brains love patterns. And one of my favorite math sayings is use what you know to figure out what you don't know. So it's actually really smart to notice that pattern and just add 10 more. Now that warrants a silent dance party.
Cool.
The only rules in a silent dance party is number 1, you have to stay in control of your body.
Got it.
And number 2, you have to be silent. Ready? Get set. Let's dance. Holy moly, that might be embarrassing to watch back. That's okay. It's just you and me, right? Nobody else is going to see this. Thank goodness. Well, it's time now to show what you know on the problem set. Your must-do problems are 1, C through E, and 2, G through H. Do your best thinking for 10 minutes, and if there's time left over, try any of the other problems. I have loved talking math with you today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Miss Curry. All right, friends, let's get on to our problem set. We are doing number 1, C, D, E, G, and H. Okay, so let's look at what the directions say. Solve and show your work. So am I going to have problems that just have answers? No, you got to show me your work. Okay, so let's look at A and B. 48 plus 21. Solve any strategy you know how, okay? Any one of them. So if I do 48 plus 21, I might decide that I want to draw it out. Let's draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 tens. 1. Ooh, let's move this 1 over here. That gave me 9. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens and 9 ones. Simple, easy, lemon squeezy. You can do that. I got to see this on your work. What about, let's do another strategy. Let's look at B. 48 plus 22. What if I want to make 10? Whoops. I can make 10. I know that I need 2 more to make 10 over here. 48 plus 2 equals 50. 50 plus my 20 equals 70. Did I solve it? Yeah. Okay. See, you got to show this though. Got to show my work. So you get to choose the strategy you want to use. You're going to do C, D, E, G, and H on number 1. Okay. G and H is down here. You're going to skip F. All right. So you are going to do all of these. Your exit ticket, turn it into me. You have questions, email me, message me, get a hold of me. I'll sort of help you. No, I'm just kidding. I'll help you out any way I can, and we will go from there. Okay. All right, friends, I'll see you later. Bye.